It is time. Let's do this. New game. Oh, that sounds delicious, Dingo. A message from the developers. This game was developed by a core team of three... I didn't read that fast enough. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards a thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands. Well, that's another thing that they had on the beginning. If you want to avoid spoilers, obviously when it gets to a certain point where things are ramping up, don't watch. I mean, it'd be cool to experience on your own, but if you don't think you will, experience with me.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change.
Phone?
So, wanna tell me who you are?
I thought this was ancient Rome. I'm so confused. We have a phone? What is happening here? Hey, Arbo! What's up, buddy? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Oh, I can't wait to see the photos, Dingo. Yeah, maybe we're just in regular Rome. That's true. Okay, select your body type. I'll go with the dude. And I am definitely as pale as can be. You know, actually this game started as a Skyrim mod. So you might see some kind of Elder Scrolls similarities. I don't think combat's a big part of this game, but it was originally a Skyrim mod, and it was so popular they got the funding to make it a full game. Okay, let's pick pale as possible. There we go. John K... yeah, let's do that.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
Good question.
What's the last thing you remember?
We probably have amnesia. That's my guess. And the coin was definitely ancient Rome side of the theory. Interesting. Phantasma, welcome. How you doing? They have 4 of those TVs at Costco, Phantasma? I saw your Discord message. That shocked me. Okay, what were we doing? Searching for ancient ruins on a covert mission? We were on the run from the law? Or I barely remember anything. Oh, you get to choose your backstory. We are an archaeologist. Years of studying history give you occasional insights of the ancient world. That sounds good. Covert mission. We are a soldier. You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them judiciously, since there's no way to get more. A fugitive. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. That's pretty cool. And amnesiac. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Wait, what? We've taken so much blunt trauma to the head, we can take more pain? I don't know if it works like that. I think when you take damage, it actually makes you weaker to taking further damage, but I don't know. Nice, Phantasma. I'm glad you got to the bottom of that. And you're going to eat 3 waffle tacos with Nutella and peanut butter? Ellaby, that sounds delicious. I love Nutella. I don't think any have sold. I'm not surprised. It's not worth the money. I don't know which one of these to do. I kind of like this, though. Although the game says don't brute force the game. I'm terrible. I always have to brute force everything. Do you like Soldier, Death Player? Yeah, what do you guys think? What are your suggestions? Having a gun is pretty cool. You get 10 bullets. So even though there's limited combat, man, if we're in ancient Rome times, a gun just wins, right? Oh, and you did buy a TV, Phantasma, and it comes on Friday? Heck yes. Oh, that's exciting. Running is good. I don't know how much running we have to do in this game. Sprinting. These are all good. Not being taken down is good. I don't know. It's hard to describe Nutella. It's chocolatey and nutty all at the same time, I guess. Let's go with amnesiac. I honestly feel like an amnesiac. Let's get that 50% harder to take down. We can be a, you know, kind of like a tank, I suppose. CIA. That's not one of the options, Tajay. No, you know what? Let's go different. Let's play this game smart. Let's be an archaeologist, because I think there's a lot of dialogue in this game. And if we have some good dialogue options based on our knowledge of history, that would be good. Covert Mission does sound like CIA training. That's true. Now let's go for intellectual.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting.
That sucks.
What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Who talks like that? Who would say, I can get you back to civilization? Is it because we're an archaeologist? We know that? We use that terminology? Mind if I ask some questions first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
I love that. Creme Roman ruins. Who would have thought? What is your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
That sucks. You're not even going to tell me your name? Interesting.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Okay, that is sketchy. I think you might be right, Phantasma. There could be something up with her. But she did just save us, potentially. We don't know how we were floating down the river, so I do kind of feel like I owe her something. Why don't you want to tell me?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
I can see why. But it's just a name. That doesn't mean anything. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh? I love this. We have to do that.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Who is Al? Oh, that's great. Maybe she's the one who put you in the river. Creme, that's totally possible. Or maybe she knocked us out because we were about to find something. And now that we have amnesia, she's going to use us for something. I don't know. And is this a Fari story? Or what does that mean? Is giving your name dangerous? Oh, Rosbergs, I didn't even think about that. Probably not. I do see a cool dragonfly in the background.
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
It still seems kind of strange. Like, you think I might know him, but like, if you know him, how would you not know me? Okay, where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Agreed, Phantasma, agreed. But you'll have to remember that. Yeah, a lot of stuff about her seems kind of sketch already. What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Oh, that's crazy, Creme. Final Fantasy XIV does something like that in the story, where there's like fairies and they kind of have ownership over you. Or feel that they do, anyway. All right, I guess that's all the questions we had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for him. I mean, if she did save us, let's just go along with it. All right, I'm in.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
What is that? I was thinking the same thing, Phantasma. Hey, we got a flashlight. A heavy-duty, battery-powered flashlight. Oh, and you can examine it. I love it when games let you do this. You can admire their artistry. Main goal. Quid pro quo. I always like that term. Enter the ruins.
Back already? What's up?
Yeah, I'm done. Can we ask her more questions?
Oh, of course. What did you want to know?
No, all the same stuff. Can't back out, though.
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Oh, that's an interesting idea, to always introduce yourself with a fake name.
Great.
So that
Was there something else?
they can't take your name.
Thanks again. And please, hurry.
Let's check this place out. We got a boat. Can we just take the boat and leave? Probably not. Press the middle. Oh no, roll the mouse wheel up to take out your flashlight. There we go. How's the audio levels, by the way? Is it loud enough? Is it too loud, too quiet? Here's the ruins. Let's do this. Sounds pretty good. Nice. Oh, that's a clever way of doing it, Snow, because they actually ask for your name. May I have it? No, you may not have my name, but I can tell you it. I noticed that too, Phantasma. Hopefully it's just the game loading. I wasn't sure what that glitching was. Pretty looking game, though. Okay, hold shift to sprint. Ooh, pretty fast. Even without that extra 25%. Yeah, fairies are kind of known to be like tricksters, right? I could definitely see how they would have made this kind of thing in Skyrim for sure. Let's lower our flashlight. Backpack. A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still, it seems strange that Al left it behind. Oh, you can really spin these things fast. Oh, you can't take it. All you can do is leave it. Okay. Of course, you know me. I'm going to go try to explore around every corner. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I got stuck for a second. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Let's go in. Oh, there's a note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is...
Whoa! What happened? I think the floor just, like, opened up underneath me. I was busy, like, looking at stuff. Oh, wait, what? That's why Al hasn't come back. Oh, man, I didn't get to, read that description.
Is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost. Except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation.
That's right. What did we do in
a warning
in that game, Phantasma?
well worth.
Did we turn off motion blur? Is that what it was? I'm trying to remember what we did to fix that, Phantasma. Yeah, you don't want to make it... Maybe field of vision. What do we have to do for that? I don't remember if we have to set it lower or higher. We can turn off motion blur. Honestly, we don't need it because we have... it's going to be fast enough on my computer where it shouldn't make a difference. Let's see if that looks better. Also, the subtitles still weren't very big, and I thought I set them to very large. It's not very large. I'm curious how small they are normally. Okay. Let me know how that looks, if that looks a little bit smoother for you or not. Cool looking statues. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. So now my question is, does she not look at it at all? Was it just like a trap that she sent us into? Looking for Al? Although I guess Al's real. We just got a note from him. Mosaic. An ancient Roman mosaic depicting a godlike figure turning a man into gold. Hence all those statues of people, right? That's what I think, Rosbergs. That's kind of what this was depicting right here. A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. That's kind of messed up. Whoa! You can knock him over. That's kind of cool. An Arbo. So you'll probably stream from time to time when good games come out, but you've decided to hang up doing it often. Oh, that's a bummer, Arbo. But I totally understand. You gotta do you. What kind of games like do you think you'd be really interested in streaming? Like when a new Resident Evil or something like that comes out? A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made the gladiator flee? So I doubt that based on the fact that he's like running, he was in this position when they turned him into gold. I feel like maybe it was like a sudden thing. Maybe like a curse or something. And Sheely, what's going on? You decided to be a good coworker and buy some paper plates to keep in the break room. Oh, that's very nice of you. I know we're always struggling to find that kind of stuff at my work, time to time. Per hic esne? Anybody know what that means? Yeah, I saw what you were posting on Twitter a little bit, Arbo, how like, I think the NBA was kind of driving you a bit crazy trying to stream that. Yeah, you don't want to do anything like that makes you miserable. A young Roman woman looks like she was begging for her life. Yeah, something bad happened here. These ones, I don't know, they're in weird poses too, but they were placed there. Some of these are just like laying around, almost like it just happened where they were standing. The size of this place. Oh, you're off to your mom's house, Dingo? You'll try to drop back in? She just moved and you're helping her unpack. That's very nice of you, Dingo. Well, good luck with the unpacking. Moving is so much work. So much stress. Hope it goes smoothly. Just a little ominous, no? Just a little bit. I can't look at every one of these statues, just certain ones. Like this one. A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. Like something in the well, maybe? A Roman legionary in a state of terror. I like the shadow that it casts. That looks cool. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Rosbergs. There's a well, girl from the ring, what is it, Samara? Coming out to get you. Oh, bye, Dingo. Hopefully we see you again. This place is huge, though. Not just the path that I can walk on, but... How do you even get, like, a cave system this big? Like, do we have anything this big in real life that you can, like, explore like this? I don't know. It seems like all the cave stuff I've seen are much smaller, much more narrow, more claustrophobic. This is... Voice again. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Oh, looks like there's some stuff way over there we can check out, maybe. I wonder if this game has any roots in Skyrim, like the engine, or if this is something they created brand new. Hanging golden statue. A golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al. But how is that possible? We already found Al? And he just killed himself? But he's an old man here. I wonder how long he was stuck in here. And why would he have hung himself? Oh, we're supposed to do something right here. Oh, there's something on the floor. Am I supposed to grab this? What is that? Oh, inscribed stone tablet. Here we go.
Whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse. she'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back.
Uh-oh.
And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
What a setup for the game. That's pretty cool. We come here looking for somebody, find out he's already played the game, essentially, and done it so many times, he just gave up and decided to kill himself. That's a really neat idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't let the next guy you meet touch you at all. 100% Tajay. But yeah, you gotta wonder, like, why did everything turn to gold right now? Like, he hung himself. Obviously, he was alive at that point. And then something happened later to turn him to gold. Snow. That would be weird to find him in the past. I assume we wouldn't be able to, but who knows? Krem, just close the game. A young woman in a state of panic. Yeah, I'm getting vibes of, what was that Dark Pictures anthology game we played? House of Ashes? That was kind of in ancient ruins as well. Although in that game it was a different type of monster. I think it's going to be very different from this one. Creepy voice. Okay, before we go in the evil portal from hell, let's go down this way. A Roman man on his knees, as if begging for God's mercy. Thud. I can't not do that. And maybe he wanted to die, Ellaby, but someone didn't let him and turn him into gold, so he doesn't die, but his soul is alive. Oh, that would be terrifying. He's actually still alive in there? He's just chilling, John. Rude. Rude. I don't think he noted. It's a little disrespectful, isn't it? Oh, there's a skeleton here. The remains of a human, whoever it was, died a long, long time ago. Whispers. That reminds me of Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice with the whispers in your head. Midas, Death Player. Is that one of the like Roman gods or something? All right, let's jump in here. See, it is a space game. Looks like we're traveling through the galaxy. But in reality, I think we're traveling through time. See, have I heard of the story of King Midas? Like, it doesn't ring a bell, but I'm sure if I, like, read it, it would, like, start to click. Like, oh yeah, I've heard that before, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Okay, our main objective, figure out how to return to your original time. A Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and two women. I wonder who they could be. I just wanted an apple, or whatever this is. That's not an apple. Whatever that fruit is. Kind of a wormhole, right? Oh, Midas turned stuff into gold. That's going to make sense. Oh, that was a pomegranate? You know, I've had pomegranate in things, but I've never, like, ate a full one like that.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Where did he come from? I didn't even see him. It was FOV that we adjusted. So how do we adjust it? Do we adjust it up or down? Do we want more FOV or less FOV? Why are you speaking English? I'm John Cadia. I'm from the future. I'm John Cadia and I got lost. Oh, you can lie. Let's ask, why are you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine?
Let's be honest. My name's John. I've come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
No, seriously, what's the date? I love our dialogue options. It's so just like casual, versus like, oh, we're in Roman times. We should be trying to talk like them. We're not even doing that at all. Let's see. And King Midas helped a follower of Dionysus, is that how you say that? God of wine, and got a gift in exchange. He asked to be able to turn anything into gold, but quickly regretted it because he could not eat or rest, for anything he touched turned into gold. Oh, that's crazy. And that's why you were saying, Tajay, don't let anybody touch you, because that's what's going to happen. That makes sense. Let's see, and Arbo, 2K sucks, and that wasn't why. Just wasn't making any progress over the past 3 years. It's so hard to grow on Twitch, Arbo. My only recommendation, if you don't, I think the best idea for somebody to do to help grow on Twitch is to grow somewhere else. You should be making YouTube videos or TikToks or something. And then if you can get big there, try to funnel that into your Twitch. I don't do that. I should. And then beyond that, the only way you can grow on Twitch natively is to only play games that put you in a pretty good spot, where if somebody browsed the category, they would actually find you. If I streamed Fortnite, nobody would ever find me because I'd be way, way, way at the bottom of the list. But if I'm playing this game, I'm probably like the second or third most popular streamer playing it right now. So people will actually see the stream. Okay, let's say, seriously, what's the date today?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
Yeah, not the season.
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly?
Love how friendly this guy is. Interesting, huh, Krem? I'm curious how well that works. Ah, we can use our archaeologist insight. This is why I wanted to choose this. So it's 65 CE.
CE? No idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
but listen,
must have come later.
Most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
I mean, that's true of most places. What are your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, are you coming?
Let's say, lead the way. Let's follow him.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
That's
Only
nice.
23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Giggity.
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. That one usually gets a
I
chuckle.
would prefer something a little more than that.
Shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, I don't know what happened to
This place is really pretty.
Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo.
Oh, we're going to need to heal in
Most
this
of
game.
us have almost nothing. Just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live. So don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
Interesting.
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
So he's not from here originally.
Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius.
Did he come here like
Magistrate
us?
Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Where this guy seems like he's been here. Maybe he's always been here. This is weird. And you guys, I like how you're thinking of the golden law and stuff like that. You guys have some nice insights that might give you some more clues. Say, what's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the golden rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
All right, lead the way. I don't want to ruffle any feathers yet. Yet. Ellaby, you should totally jump on the Xbox, as that'd be more comfortable on the big screen.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong.
Dang.
One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation.
That's messed up.
That seems like rough justice to you. You're in for a rude shock. Because the golden rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
So you might not have known how that was working, but
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
when you have to follow somebody, if you just tap the E button, it automatically follows at the same pace they're walking. I love that feature because I hate trying to keep pace with somebody.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Am I the barbarian? What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I actually don't know what I'm wearing. At all. Karen's mom. Interesting thought. Or great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. We're not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs.
Jerk.
Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
You know how to get out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
I actually never heard the rumor. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
See, I think I'm going to turn it up just slightly. I want it too loud. I want to be sure that you guys can hear the voices okay. When did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love.
How dare her.
We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
So she was seeing someone. She was in a relationship.
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
That's how it seems, doesn't it, Crumb? Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
That makes sense. Nice. On the big screen, Ellaby. Even better. Could the lover be involved in how she disappeared?
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
So there's an idea. What if Karen is the sister and Al is this mystery man? Sentia, Scintilla? Why are your names so similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market.
Wow.
His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
And if it's just like your only name too, like we have like family names, so I guess that's our branding in a way, but not your first name.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Ooh, I like this bluff option. I think you know something you're not telling me.
Ugh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Maybe that wasn't the right option. I think we've upset her. Yeah, that's really curious, Snow. How would she have gotten out, right? I mean, I don't know for sure, of course. Just a thought. Just a wild guess at this point. Okay, this is probably who we need to talk to.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I believe this is like a pretty small group that made this game. I think it looks great. I am John Cadia.
A curious name. To match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It is beautiful. Be nice now.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
7 months you did all this?
22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Oh yeah, it's definitely not like, you know, Last of Us quality creme, but when you consider the budget and the amount of people working on this, I think it's beyond a lot of stuff of a similar scope. Have I ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nope.
Nor could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
What?
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one."
Let's not
From what we
live
can
there.
gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
So yeah, what is, like, how much of a sin does it need to be before, you know, they do that? Everybody dies. Yeah, that's what I want to know. What counts as a sin here? And Rossberg's. In Rome, the women just got the family name. So the Julia family were all called Julia. And the men got the name and a surname. Oh, interesting. That would make sense how they do the names. Because he has Well, he just says Magistrate Sentius. I guess that's not two names. And Death Player. If Karen's name is fake, then it could be what she said. Interesting. Hospital flavor? Wait, what? Is that one of the options here? What do you mean hospital flavor, Tache? What counts as a sin?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I'm guessing Prosperina is like another kind of Roman god. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving,
No.
they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
I take it back. You sound great. My mistake. Oh, let's do some clarifications. Don't you allow for slave ownership?
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well.
This is really cool. We get to like drill down into Roman society and grill, a leader directly. Don't you watch Bloodsport for entertainment?
On occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Well, in that case, like that's more, executing a prisoner by that way could be considered like cruel and unusual. And don't women have fewer rights?
Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands.
Okay, that one I don't agree with. How about persecuting Christians?
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that.
And practice collective punishment.
Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
The voice acting in this game is great. We're not insulting them. We're just saying where we're from, those things are bad. But not all of them. Some of them I agree with. Some of them I don't. I'm just going to go ahead and say my mistake. For the time, it seems like they're doing pretty good by their people, by what they knew, compared to every other society.
I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Oh, that's cool though, Taja. Yeah, they weren't forced to fight. They had the choice, so that makes more sense. Yeah, what did you mean when you said Proserpina sent us.
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
What gave it away? Yeah, I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
Oh no. You don't want to know. Yeah, you all been turned to gold. I mean, we gotta let them know so we can help them help themselves, right?
I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Okay, so how does this ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal.
Uh-oh.
In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I mean, unless he was the skeleton, I'm guessing? Because he wasn't Al, I don't think.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Okay, so why can't you investigate this?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, I might piss people off. I gotta watch what I say. Although, that other woman, as we were walking here, was saying, like, she's excited to get this guy kicked out of office, too. Fair enough. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore?
100%.
What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
That's really cool. I like that. And we stumble upon trouble of time travel, don't we? Don't do the ritual, we can never come through. Yeah, time travel stories always have that kind of weird catch, don't they, Snow? And how, like, changes will affect what happens in the beginning. So, like, did any of this ever happen if you change the future? Or change the past, in this case? Let's say... Do you think it could be related to Sentilla's disappearance?
Ah, so you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
So apparently escaping or trying to escape is not one of those sins that causes everything to go bad, because it happened 3 weeks ago. And Ellaby, that is awesome. It's so nice when your time lines up, doesn't it? How do we know you're not responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance.
Everyone's a suspect.
What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
He seems pretty up and up, honestly. Yeah, if escape is not a sin, let's get the hell out of here, right, Krem? Okay, let's, I don't think I want to ask him to tell me who he really thinks it is. Let's just say fair enough. Don't judge our, or change our judgment. If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
If I understand Prosepina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here.
Yeah.
Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense. It's always that weird thing about time travel stories, right? I think so. That's all the questions I had. Oh, tip, these questions will be available later. So we can come back and re-ask them? Or is it just saying I don't have to ask everything right now?
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
I mean, I said I'd do my best. I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave.
Aw.
Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
I love that because now I feel that we have just not license to kill, but like a warrant to go in every house, essentially. All right, we'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
We got a few new quests. And isn't it, Krem? I love these kind of games. Just something different. Very different from anything else you've played recently. And the paradox decides to keep consequences as if your actions were universal. Yeah, every time traveling thing, oftentimes they have their own like unique twist on the rules, don't they? Okay, get right on it. Oh, this one says this will prioritize your new quest, showing you the objective markers only. And if you say, I'll see what I can do, it doesn't change your quests. Let's just say I'll get right on it. I don't know that we have a time limit per se. I just know that there's going to be some kind of loop happening in here from time to time. Relentless. What are you talking about? You've been here the whole time. You just decided to chime in right now. How's it going, Relentless? Good to see you. How's your day been? We are just getting into the thick of this game. We've barely gotten through like tutorial stuff and whatnot. A lararium? A small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. And let's search his chest. We can steal some money. Is that what that is? Denarius 246? I'm not going to steal from him. A note from Scintilla. This is the girl that ran away. Scintilla to Sentius. May Jupiter Optimus Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter, and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise I will wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can, just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, and you will be reelected. I am sure of it. So that wasn't like we're leaving necessarily yet. Tajay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, I totally understand, Relentless. I'm glad you could drop in and hang out for a bit. Hopefully everything's going good on your end. Oh, there's more pages. Note from Scintilla. Summary. Scintilla expresses gratitude to Sentius for adopting her. How do I go to the next page? D? Oh, I think it's just one page, so I can't actually change that. Just a single note. That's funny. I try to keep it under 30 minutes, but sometimes we get to chatting and having some fun side conversations, and by the time I start our little mini game, it's already past 30 minutes. All right, let's, was there anything up here that I missed? And she was adopted, so she came here from somewhere. I mean, it seems like everybody came to this like city from someplace. Nobody was like born here. It seems like a new thing. Oh, now she's over here.
Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid barbarian!
I mean, actually, your dad just kind of hired us, so maybe we should be able to talk to you. I shouldn't have talked to her like that, though. Hopefully, with a time reset, or however that happens, we can like talk to her from scratch again without me offending her. Oh, upskirt shot. And actually, look at that. I love it. I love it, Tajay. It's all good. This is the guy that
Your best behavior, I trust.
guided us here, I believe.
What now?
What's your story? I do get a bonk for that.
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter, I should say.
Aw.
And the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
How'd you get here? We should go back to some of that old terminology, Relentless. I'm all for that. Oh, yeah. And what was the first name, Snow, before being adopted and adopting the family name, right?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing all right for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it.
Oh, that sucks.
My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. And pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People screaming, trampling each other. Then some genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver.
River.
But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
That's how we kind of came up here a little bit. We were floating down the river and that Karen woke us up and had us check this out. I'm sorry to hear that.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Centilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
Okay, what can you tell us about the magistrate?
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that.
I wonder if we're going to have any effect in the election, because so far I kind of like this magistrate guy. I don't necessarily want him to not continue his job. Do you know a way of out of here?
I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested.
Oh, that would be so cool, Krem. Everybody's from a different time. Could be recent to this time period. Could be 2,000 years in the future like us. Can I see the citizen register?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Nice. We can see who's come here recently. Besides us, of course. Oh, LB. I think that it only allows links currently, normally, from YouTube and Twitch. I'm not sure where you were trying to link. Okay, oh gosh. Some of this text is kind of hard to read. Aurelia? Thank you, Tashe. Commoner, tavern keeper, lives in a tavern in the slums, claims to know a way out. Claudia, class patrician, wife of Melius, lives in a villa, no notes. Decius, commoner, merchant, lives in the forum. Oh, you can bring that up to like read it a little bit better. That's good. Oh, it doesn't change there though. That's interesting. Oh, because you can scroll. I see. Okay. I just want to look at the notes right now because I'm not looking for a particular name. Dulius, imprisoned in warehouse, unable to work. Just to see if there's anything like something interesting. Hannibal died in cistern. It said it was a foreigner. And Karbash disappeared. Let's see. Malleus, patrician, money lending is their job, and not to be trusted. Navia is a commoner, locked herself in palace. Rufius, increasingly agitated. Sentia, we've met her, restricted to her villa for her safety. And then Centilia, the little sister, she's missing. Okay, that's it. So no crazy notes. We'll keep that for later, though. Thanks.
Of course.
What do you think about the Golden Rule? Sounds terrible.
Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like 100-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course.
Like waiting for them to stop
But
talking.
effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
There we go. Okay, we got a small break. Welcome, Raiders, to John Cadia. How is it going? Shapochi, welcome everybody. How are you doing? Shapochi, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing, dude? You doing some Jackbox party packs. I love those games so very much. We try to fire them up like at least once a month to do some community games. That is so cool. How did you do? What games did you play in there? And Drovana, welcome to the channel. Thank you for saying hi. Eternal Dragon, how are you doing, dude? Let's see here. And Drovana, thank you for following the channel. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful stream. We are currently playing kind of a really interesting game called The Forgotten City. And the basic premise of this game, without spoilers too much, is you go to like this crazy Roman ruin. You go through this portal, and now you're stuck back in time through some kind of time loop. And if anybody causes a sin, everybody in this town gets killed. And I think the loop restarts then. We haven't gotten that far yet, but they've been kind of describing it to us. So our idea is we need to figure out what is causing this and how we can get out of this loop. It seems really cool, though. It's based on a Skyrim mod, and they turn it into a full-fledged game, and it seems really interesting. Let's see. And Ellaby, you just realized if you weren't playing Gartic Phone that one time, you wouldn't be watching. You never know what game we're going to be playing when we meet some new people. It's so cool. And Shapochi, mainly Murder Party since the game kept crashing on you. Oh no, that sucks. I've never had, I don't think, that game crash on me. That's a bummer. I love the Murder Trivia Party. That's one of my favorites. Both of them are so good. And the game has been going really good so far. We're just getting into it, so we're near the beginning. So you're kind of just catching the start of it. But it's really cool so far. This isn't the actual Skyrim mod. This is the game they made from the Skyrim mod. And you've been playing Dying Light 2. How do you like that game, Death Player? I heard the game shipped with a lot of bugs, but hopefully they're fixing that up and making it a bit better. Okay, so we're asking him about this crazy situation where everybody dies when one person sins. So, are you saying that you're in favor? It seems like he likes it.
What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing.
This game's getting really deep. I like it. And Dravana, you played it on Xbox, and it was such a lovely small game. I'm actually playing it through Game Pass on my PC, so if any of you guys have Game Pass, you can try out this game at any time until they take it away, of course. It does get glitchy, Death Player. That's what I heard. I'll probably wait, because I am interested to play it, but I'll probably wait until they get some more patches in there. Yeah, let's be true, Tasha. We all get the bonk in here. Okay, let's talk about something else.
If you like.
Let's say, who are you going to vote for? Of course he's going to vote for his current boss. He seems to like him.
Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference.
Why is
today.
everybody against
See,
him?
Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Maybe we can do something to help him out, because this other guy doesn't sound too cool. Can we help?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
And Shapochi, is that Murder Trivia Party your favorite of those Jackbox games? I always feel like I need to play that game at least once when we do a Jackbox night. All right, we'll be going now.
All right.
Let's go explore. Somebody had mentioned, or the magistrate mentioned something about screaming that we should go investigate. I just want to check this place out to see if there's anything we can find. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servants' problems. Oh, that's brutal. Oh no, you got stuck in their save game, Death Player? That sucks. Yeah, I'm not good at the trivia games either. Every once in a while,
I trust.
I have really good luck, and they just ask questions that I'm familiar with, but that's pretty rare. There's a vial here containing rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. We can't actually take it. And a bust. A sculpture of Ares, the Greek god of war, known to the Romans as Mars. Always fun to, like, inspect stuff like this. A username. Long time no see. How are you doing, dude? You almost ended up with 0 points in Quizplash? Oh, no. Yeah, I've definitely gotten last on a number of our games, for sure. Here's Sentia's journal. Dear Diary, today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. Why are you putting this right on the table? Like, hide this thing. Come on. I know you're reading this, Father. That's why. I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to our secrets. Sentia. Nice. Nice. Good. You show him, Sentia. I like that. I'm also very nosy. There's her chest. She has some money. I'm not gonna steal it. Yeah, chug the perfume. This must be the other daughter's room, I'm guessing. The one that's missing. A ceramic ink jar. The ink appears to be made from soot and water. And a brass mirror. The brass has been polished into a rudimentary mirror, which has been used for applying makeup. Imagine trying to apply makeup with that. That's as much of a mirror that they get, I guess. I really don't know when mirrors were, like, invented, when they were able to create them. Yeah, I think we just did a big circle, so let's go out this way. Yeah, ancient makeup. A ceramic bowl full of urine. Oh, which ancient Romans used because of its ammonia content to wash and bleach their clothes. What? They wash their clothes in piss?
Citizen. Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation?
No, I haven't even left your place yet. Ooh, can we talk about who's going to break the golden rule so we know who ruins it for everybody?
Of course. What is it?
Oh, we don't know.
Why then did you say... It doesn't matter. It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
coincidentally, if piss got on my clothes, I'd have to wash it. I wouldn't consider that the washing. Yeah, I mean, at the time, if they haven't invented soap, I guess that's... Maybe it does some kind of disinfecting. I thought I've heard that if you have like a burn or a cut, like let's say on your foot, you can actually like pee on it and it's supposed to help in some way, like disinfect it. So yeah, maybe there is some kind of cleaning ability of your urine, but yeah.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Luckily we're beyond that. Thank goodness. Uh-oh. Did he just get a hype train or something? He's doing some push-ups.
What were you two talking about?
Sorry, what? Yeah, it's sterile, but it's still pee. Have you guys seen that movie, Dodgeball? There was a guy in there that talked about like drinking his own pee. He's like, why do I do it? Because it's sterile, and I like the flavor. Something like that. Okay, sorry, what?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him?
He's not trying to do anything. Yes, and I like the taste, that's it. The movie's so stupid, but it's so stupid it's really funny if you are into that kind of thing. He wasn't trying to buy my vote.
What? You're throwing your lot in with him for free then? That's even worse. Mark my words, Malleolus is gonna be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
You know what it might be, Krem? The idea that maybe all these people are from different times. Maybe this guy is from England or something. I wasn't thinking of interfering, but now I am. Let's say I don't care about the election. Right now, I really don't.
Good. Then stay out of it. Nobody likes caput murde foreigners interfering in an election.
You know, every once in a while these words are like highlighted. Caput murde. I'm not sure why. Mind if I ask some questions?
Can't hurt.
What's your story? Nice, Chipotle. Yeah, we're both same brain cell, right? And there is ammonia in urine, and ammonia is used as a cleaning agent. So it checks out, Relentless. It's just, imagine like buying laundry detergent, and instead of like fresh or lavender or whatever scent it has, it's just urine. Like the smell, sure.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Oh, he's like a right-hand man, huh? To that guy. Why you dress like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Fair enough. But you're nowhere near an arena.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners.
You really gotta watch what you say. I have a hard time not being sassy. Do you know of a way out of here?
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
And what do you think about the golden rule? The new Yankee candle scent. I mean, to be honest, if you're really into that, you can get all kinds of urine scents. I think it's usually used for hunting. You could probably get like bear urine scent or deer urine scent or something. Because they use that for certain things, I believe. But for just like smells around the house, no thanks. Yeah, that might be it, Relentless. Maybe it's like a clue that we're going to learn that meaning later, and maybe it'll even decode it for us.
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Okay, how's he going to do that?
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
Why can't you tell me now?
Because if I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that.
Yeah, they're doing something shady. That sounds great. Can I help in some way? I don't want to help him. I'm not sure I believe that.
Old man Sentius got you already, did he? Well, I'm not talking to people in his faction. Confortuare.
Oh, Chipotle, thank you so very much again for the raid. That was really cool of you, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thanks again, dude. And the recent topic, the golden rule, might mean something else than you thought. Oh yeah, it had nothing to do with showers. Cleaning. The golden rule is essentially if anybody in this town sins, every one of them gets killed. One person screws up, everybody pays for it. There's a few different ways we can go. Let's kind of go towards this first quest marker, which, here we go. I hit tab. Quest tracking tip. To see the objective markers for a given quest, click on the eye beside it. So we have two main goals, the point of origin. We've traveled thousands of years into the past. I'll need to find a way back to my original timeline somehow. So we want to create the time paradox. This quest menu seems really cool. And then there's the golden rule. The city lives in fear of a mysterious law called the golden rule. And our main objective is to figure out who is most likely to break the golden rule and tell the magistrate. Optionally, we can tell Sentius we suspect Sentia. Sentia seemed strangely relaxed about the disappearance of her sister. That's interesting. And tell Sentius you suspect Domiticus. Domiticus has been intimidating voters into voting for Mel. Oh, that's so cool. Just as we talk to people, if they do anything sketchy, we immediately get the option to like rat them out, essentially. Is this like a narc simulator? Okay. And under leads, we have Dying Gasp. Find out what's distressing Lucretia. And Democracy in Action. Figure out how to make Malleolus drop out of the election. That would be nice. Yeah, this game has tons of cool trivia about Roman life, NPCs, dialogue, all this background information. We're just talking about piss laundry. I love it. Okay, and our inventory too. We have a denarius. This is like, I think they're currency. We saw some we could steal back at the house. Ancient Roman coin made of silver. We got our flashlight, which should scare the hell out of these people. Stone tablet, which this was the note from Al. And then the register. Nice. Okay. Oh. What's with all these things? Oh, those butterflies guide you to where you need to go. Okay. In case you're having a hard time finding it. Thanks, Relentless. If you're into that. That's going to come back to haunt me. I think it's actually this way. Here we go. I think this is the right way. Oh, crap. Oh, here's Lucretia. I was like, what happened to her? Maybe we should inspect this place before talking to her. It looks like this is like a doctor's office, maybe? Medical tools, a collection of barbaric-looking medical implements, including forceps and shears. She's just taking a nap with her eyes open and she's not breathing. Normal.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
That sucks. Okay, yeah, she did. What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii."
Whoa.
There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing.
That's so sad.
And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
So that also makes me wonder, how about the guy trying to, upsell this medicine for just, exploiting these people? You think that would be breaking the golden rule too, right? Is there something we can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
I have an idea. I have a hypothesis. I think anytime you have these highlighted words like that and I don't understand it, I think they're curse words in like Latin or something. I think they're all talking crap. It seems like every time they do that, they're like describing somebody in a very negative way. Let's say I'll get right on it.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
She seems cool. I like her. I want to help her out. You can search the body. Always loot the corpse. Always. I love that creme. Just sleeping forever. And yeah, that's really interesting, Snow. What's with the already golden statues about? You know, that like the statue doesn't look like it's whoa! That's a peepee. The statue doesn't look like it's necessarily put here for decoration. It looks like he was frozen here. And a statue of Apollo. A large stone statue of Apollo, the Roman and Greek god of disease and healing, among other things. Yeah, among one big other thing. Okay, let's get out of here. So now we want to go talk to this person that was exploiting her, huh? This guy?
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we?
Sure. Yeah, terrible, right? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's from... Because we don't know too much about the city, Ellaby. It seems like everybody came here sort of recently. And some of them don't even know how they got here, kind of like us. They've just kind of fit into society. What's your story?
You mean how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
And they all have different accents, too, which is also very interesting. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl."
Ooh.
So I did what anyone would have done.
Just knowing this guy, I'm gonna say you chose the cart, didn't you?
Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
Oh, good. Good for her. So you took her with you after all? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's ask that.
No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank not far from here with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
So everybody seems like they get knocked out and then wakes up here, right? Oh, that's perfect, Ravana. We make plenty of bad decisions in video games. And I try to do my best, but apparently my intuition, my street smarts, takes me on a bad path every time. Commiserations.
Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune, because this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
That's a good idea. Yeah, what if everybody here is actually sinned elsewhere, and that's why they're in this curse, or whatever? Do you know of a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her. Some people here are a little shady for my liking.
You mean like you? Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Or really, I hadn't noticed. What do you think of the golden rule?
It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
How the heck would a bow get you lots of wealth? Yeah, hasn't the magistrate banned weapons?
Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
I mean, we can just accept the quest. We don't have to actually do it, of course. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, friend.
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe.
Oof.
What hope does he have of protecting us?
That's brutal. I'd like you to vote for Sentius.
Not going to happen.
Okay, so we need some of that Silphium resin for the doctor.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
Nothing reasonable about that. I like that. You're price gouging over life-saving medicine? What is wrong with you?
Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave
it. I love that. The voice came right there. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
A whisper.
You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navier on our hands.
Ooh, what if the whispering is that girl that got away somehow? Yeah, we chose our body type through the coin. That's right, Snow. Hopefully we don't murder anybody in this game, Relentless, because that will actively lose the game, I think. And maybe Karen knocks everyone out and is working with a god who made this. Yeah, I think Karen definitely has something to do with us being here, 100%. That seemed very sketchy. But what happens to Navia?
She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it.
Oh.
Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again.
We need to talk to her.
But I digress. Do you want this Silphium or not?
How do I come up with 1,000 denarii?
That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
That's ridiculous. How about I just take it instead? I don't have that kind of money.
Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
I'll be going now. We'll have to... Maybe we'll trade the bow for that,
Very
actually.
Well. Another time.
But I'm scared what he will do with the bow as well. Okay, so there's no way Decius is going to sell me the Silphium. Oh, so now we are supposed to steal it. But how are we going to do that? Stealing is a sin. Like, we're going to ruin everything, aren't we? So we have to obtain a bow. Let's see, what should we do next? I mean, currently it says we're on the mission to steal it. We can examine it. Bottle of Silphium resin, an extremely valuable ancient Roman remedy for various afflictions. If I right-click, I steal it. I'm not going to do that. Wait, I left-clicked. That didn't steal it.
The many shall suffer.
I left-clicked.
For the sins of the one.
What's going on? What did I do? I left-clicked. I'm going this way. Wait, follow the butterflies. Where the butterflies taking me? I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. What did I do? Am I getting shot at? Oh! The, crap, I got hit. Those statues are coming to life. That's creepy as hell. Follow the magistrate. Oh, he's back here. Okay. Get to the chopper! I was trying to go backwards to the portal, but I think the game wants me to go this way. My bad. I could have sworn left just said to, like, look at it. Like, you can, like, rotate it and stuff. Instead, I stole it with the left click. Oh, go, go, go. I think I'm almost dead. Oh, there's a timer at the bottom left. Or is that my health? I think it's my health. Oh, we're at the portal. He has no items. I guess we just have to leave right before everything goes bad, right? I wonder if you don't get out, you just completely die. I think I just murdered everybody there. So I think we have to restart. Follow the magistrate back to the shrine and use his portal again. Okay, we did that little mission. Oh, get some Sylphium to Lucretia before she dies. So now, maybe because we're back in time, can we get medicine to her before she even dies, that first girl? I've restarted the day. Now I'll need to get to Lucretia with the Sylphium before Lulia dies. That's interesting. So now that we're back in time, we haven't wasted all that time chatting with the magistrate. We might be able to save that woman's life.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
That's so funny, Crow. We need to find out who else is sinning, besides me, of course. Okay, I'm John Cadia, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to Sentia so he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I have to go.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What is that thing? A zipline handlebar? A rudimentary wooden zipline handlebar.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
That's cool. We can skip a lot of that.
If it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself.
That's
Don't
funny.
worry, it's completely safe.
Probably. I don't think there's a break. It's going to be a rough landing username. Okay, I'll be going now.
All right. See you around.
Let's try it out. Zipline's right here. How do I use this? Whee! Thud. Oh, good. There's like a little bag here to cushion our landing. Where are we? Graffiti. We can translate it. Don't steal anything. Don't hurt anyone. Don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Did we go this way? I think maybe we walked by some of this on the way when we were following him. Oh, is this some kind of like Colosseum where they do battles? Trying to get to Lucretia. I think it's over here. That's a dead end. Oh, we can go this way. Yeah, that's just intentional. Just don't do anything. Oh yeah, see, she's moving right now.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me.
Let's try Death Player. Let's try to show our flashlight to the guy with the medicine, maybe. Oh, but we stole it. Hold on. No, I think we're good. We already stole it. It doesn't reset that progress. We can just give it to her. We have the Sylphium resin. Here, take it. Yeah, we got to keep it as we left the portal. That's awesome. Disney, how's it going, Disney? It's great to see you. Happy Saturday.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully it works.
Hopefully in a moment she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Sweet, we completed that. Oh, it's going great, Disney. I'm so happy it's the weekend. It felt like a really long week and just excited to relax, do some streaming, hang out with you guys. How about you? Anything fun going on this weekend? I like this. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes.
That might be the sinner
In the
we're looking
meantime,
for.
I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
What, right? It seems like it's inconsequential for us to steal things. If we could just take it and then leave real quick. Although I guess if you don't get out successfully, you probably don't get to keep the items that you stole, I'm guessing. Then you even get reset. But luckily, since we made it to the portal, we got to keep the item. I think that's how it worked. And you've been good just chilling and binge watching. You watched The Descendants again with your mom, and you've been watching American Horror Story. Where are you at in American Horror Story, Disney? Those seasons fluctuate so much in quality. I really like the first 3 or 4, and then I kind of tapered off towards the end there. I haven't seen the most recent ones. Maybe they got better again. Oh, and that's true, Snow. Yeah, she'll be in trouble again if we reset, and then I won't have the medicine, right? So, let's see. I think we asked her about most of this. But maybe it's different now that she helped her. Let's try this. What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
That's terrible. And you almost finished Cult, and that's season 6 or 7. Yeah, I think you're further than me. The farthest I ever got was, I think, Apocalypse. But season 5? Something? I might have skipped one, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, right, Krem? Just get everything and get out of there. But unfortunately, Krem, you can't get everything on one turn. That's 8. I think maybe I skipped Cult. I don't remember watching that one. I remember watching the Carnival one, which I think was 4, and then jumping into Apocalypse. I started watching one with Lady Gaga, but I didn't finish that one. Okay, so how did you end up here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked, and turned into an awful philanderer.
Oh.
I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
You know, not only is the riverbank kind of a common story for how everyone got here, but the big fires in Rome burning down are also a common occurrence in these stories. I'm sorry to hear that. So Disney, out of all the ones you've seen so far, which has been your favorite season of American Horror Story?
It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me.
True that.
And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
I mean, how does that even work? Even if you're discreet, it seems like it'll catch you immediately. I don't know how it knows when you sinned. I assume it's just omnipresent. It knows everything. So why are you working out of a shrine?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here.
Oh.
Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And tell me more about Navia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed, and he's in constant pain.
That sucks. Yeah, Death Player, I believe that we do have to go back in time with that loop to finish this game. Like, that's probably the only way to solve this one as we did. Yeah, it knows when you are sinning. It knows when you're awake. It's just the Santa Claus of evil deeds, right? Now, I will say, it seems that, like, she came here like everybody else, this Navia person, but somehow she got clued in on what's really going on behind the scenes with the, you know, people frozen in gold, and maybe she's even part of this time loop thing. I really need to talk to her. So let's ask, who's the one in the constant pain? Maybe we need to help them.
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Navia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
You know, it sounds like it's that other guy running for office, the kind of evil sounding dude. I bet he's the one in constant pain at Disney. I mean, it's definitely not AAA quality, but this game was like a very small team on a very small budget. I think they did a really good job. Let's just say, yeah, I'll get right on it.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
That just changes our next quest, but I wanted to talk to you more too. Oh no.
Feeling all right?
I can't see you. The door closed on me.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life.
Let me try talking to you
smiles upon you
in a different position. There we go. This is better. I love that camera pan, how that zooms
Feeling
in.
all right?
And then they talk to you. It looks really cool. But do you know of a way out of here?
I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
So this game was also based on it was originally a Skyrim mod, and the mod was so popular they added more to it, made it a full game. So I wonder if the lip syncing is anything similar. I don't know if there's any kind of Skyrim like engine behind the scenes at all. I kind of doubt it, but it seems like that. So what do you think about the Golden Rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
I mean, I kind of cheated the system, so there's that. And I keep hearing statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal.
No.
There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Navia, and she went a little mad.
Great. And I think we already talked more about her, but let me double check this.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife.
Yeah, we
not
heard
a
this.
physician, until she's this, the last, and then she's. But one.
She locked herself in her place. We already heard all that.
He's become so irritable. Really?
Okay. I think that's all we needed to ask her. Yeah, I hear statues talk all the time. What are you on about? As long as they're not moving, that would be something else. That kind of reminds me of that Doctor Who thing, the Weeping Angels. Who's this guy?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Oh, he's a friendly guy. What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
I did see that new trailer for Doctor Strange. It looks pretty cool. That's just so mind-bending and everything. So many neat special effects and stuff. But how did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
What'd you think of it? And why are you still wearing your armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon then?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
Because we can't have you hurting or killing somebody. That'd be a sin, right? You're not much of a talker, are you?
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that new Batman as well, Death Player. I hope it gets some good reviews, because it looks pretty interesting. Are you the one suffering from rheumatism?
Nobody is supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you?
I figured it out on my own.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. All my joints ache constantly, and the pain. It has a way of messing with your head. I get stirred up by things that shouldn't bother me, and then there's the statues, and my doubts about my faith. And I just want to scream.
Does he hear the statues too?
You want to help me? Do what Lucretia hasn't been able to do. And find me something to make the pain go away. Until then, get out of my face.
Dang, it's like, help me please. Get the hell out of here. Which way do you want it? Do you want to be nice or do you want to be a jerk? So I would assume this guy would also have pain for the medicine? No. Oh, look, the medicine's back, though. So it's like we made a copy of it when we took it, essentially. No, I think we have to talk to the woman. Oh, we can hear them whispering. Yeah, we have to find the woman that was locked up in that building first. So we should probably set that as our main quest. Behind closed doors? Yeah, this is it. Let's try to find this Nivea. Oh, did you like the new Scream? How would you compare it to the other ones? Was it like similar to the first, or was it its own unique thing? I really like the first Scream movie. The sequels are okay, but I really like the first one.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I.
You look so jolly.
And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
Ooh, I like this. My nation doesn't exist yet. We're from beyond the edge of the known world. You never believe me if I told you. I like that answer. It's true. Jolly George, very different from my Georgie. And you like the first Scream, and the sequels range from okay to meh, but the new one was really good, and it felt satisfying. It ticked all the boxes you wished it would. Is that a movie, or is it a TV series? Like, I couldn't remember how they did that. And I think there's also one for I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is interesting. Yeah, 21st century. Exactly, Death Player. Let's be more literal. We might freak some people out, but yeah, we're from beyond the edge of the known world.
Then you are an explorer, like me. Wonderful. You must have many stories to share. I cannot wait to hear them. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
Always need information. What's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
I love his accent. Why set up a tailor shop here?
You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule and so few customers, Why bother setting shop at all?
Yes. More or less.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the golden rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
And it was the movie Relentless. I know of the series, but you haven't watched that one. Oh, did they do like a new movie and a series kind of like around the same time? The movie was really good though, no spoilers, but there's a flashback of Billy Loomis and they had the original actor reprise the role. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I think if it's the same actor I'm thinking of, he always kind of looked like Johnny Depp a little bit to me. Not exactly, but they had some similarities. And Rainbow, like a very young Johnny Depp, of course. How you doing, Rainbow? You just finished shopping and saw you were playing this. Have you seen this game before, or have you played it, Rainbow? It seems really cool so far. Let's say, yeah, fair enough. How did you end up here?
A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
I like that. Keeping everyone looking fresh, Snow. Exactly. He does look like Johnny Depp. And you played it last year. How did you like it, Rainbow? No spoilers, of course, but... So why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact.
It's like a good time.
Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
Well, no wonder he's so into clothes, he woke up naked. I don't know if everybody else did. We didn't. So you floated down the Tiber?
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered the Trapdoor Temple. And here I am.
Yeah, we found that trapdoor as well. That's so funny, Dravava. Technically, we, already triggered it by stealing something, but would a spoiler be considered a sin? I think so. Yeah, gluttony is a sin, George. Right, Krem? And that's one of our theories, Krem, is that everybody was possibly sinning before, and that's how they ended up here. Oh, that's so cool, Rainbow. You might have even recommended it to me at some point. Yeah, it's been in my line of sight for quite a while now. Let's talk about something else.
Anything you like.
Yes, someone says a spoiler. The many shall pay for the sin of the one. Do you know the way out of here?
Shh. Not so loud. What are you playing at?
Sorry, did I say the wrong thing?
Have you not been told about the last attempt?
No.
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. It is a long story.
I enjoyed WandaVision, Disney. I haven't seen No Way Home yet. I do want to watch that really bad. Yeah, it's not as if I'm going anywhere.
Aha, you are witty. I like that. Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
That would absolutely be a sin, Death Player. So why hasn't anyone done that, though?
They have. I am getting to that. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, They heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place. And so I say, it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Alright, so trying to escape is a sin, it seems like. If it actually sees you trying to get out of that hole, nope, puts a stop to that real quick. Alright, got it, thanks. And what do you think about the golden rule? I like how we can get everybody's opinions on these things.
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Why do you say that?
Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up.
Dang.
Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The golden rule has merely brought it into focus.
Now you can't avoid it, right? Disney, you scrunched up little Jessie there. I have not seen it yet, Disney. No, I think it comes out like for like rent or purchase like at the end of the month or like sometime next month. So hopefully I'll get to see it pretty soon here. So what can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
That's an interesting way of thinking about things. Sounds simple enough.
It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough.
Still the one.
Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
Yeah, we've seen it happen. We did it. We stole something. I misclicked, I guess.
Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the golden rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
He's dressing up the statues. I love George's. He seems pretty cool, Rainbow. He's like very jolly and just happy all the time. Puts you in a good mood. Who are you going to vote for? You shouldn't ask people that, but I have to. It's a choice.
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus.
Really?
I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way.
Oh, you're getting threatened. Anything I can do to change that?
Nothing comes to my mind, my friend. I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Yeah, this Menelaus is kind of forcing his way into office by threatening everybody, huh? Oh, looks like they are trying to get rid of some graffiti. It says sinner.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did.
I mean, that could be true too, Relentless. Why not both? So what's your story, Virgil?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Well, we need more information, of course, so we're going to ask about it. Yeah, Snow, we've heard so many accents in this game. I wonder if we're going to get some, like, maybe Asian accents, which might not make too much sense based on the, you know, location of this place, or maybe we'll get Irish or something as well. We've already heard English, a few other ones.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago.
He wants to talk so bad.
Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
But what does that mean? Or isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek in architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
If only we could travel through time. Tell me about the city's architecture.
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
So they're just big copycats, is what I'm hearing. The Romans. And if they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape? Because outside the city, right?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible. But you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Hey, how do I get out of here? Tell me about the temple up on the bluff.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it.
Ooh.
And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
So many mysteries upon mysteries in this game. Now, yeah, we did the one, we got the medicine, and then I gave it to the girl. I didn't do it on purpose, Rainbow. It was funny. I was looking at the medicine that we needed, and it said left click to, like, observe or investigate, and right click to steal. So I click left click, and we just took it. And then, of course, everything went to hell, and I had to run for my life. But we got to the portal. So I'm curious. I put a death counter there to kind of show how many loops that we've done. Does that make sense? Or is there like an actual death? Like if everything goes bad and you can't get out? Or if you just get killed, would that be like a death? I'm not sure the best way to track that. I was just thinking maybe we could just track loops, I suppose. Yes, a lot of story and dialogue in this Death Player.
Of course.
So do you know of a way out of here, Virgil?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Golden Rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
A lot of people had some pretty rough upbringings or lived in vicious societies too before coming here. Doesn't seem too bad. Hey, once you get used to knowing everyone could die at any moment, it's all good. You just... Who cares? Let it go. And what do you think about the Golden Rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god. but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called God doesn't seem to care.
Like, what's a sin?
Which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown God doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think I do.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
Yeah, that's what I really want to know, Relentless, because, like, I'm curious what other things we might do that trigger it that don't make sense to us. I don't remember that quote at all, Drovana. I'm, like, reading it, I'm like, what was that in reference to? I can't remember. So how do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Okay, we noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think you're a sinner?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
I think you're right, yeah, like the analog sticks, right? That makes more sense, Relentless. I'm like, what was that they even talking about sticks in that game? Oh, is that why? I thought they said that everybody was welcome here, that there was no problems. Yeah, we'll just say I see.
And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
What is up, Max? You're just a little bit late. It's all good. How you doing, dude? How's your weekend so far? So do you know who's writing the graffiti? So, you know, preferring the same sex in this game is not a sin, because otherwise it would just automatically go off, right? So whoever's writing that is wrong, and we need to put that guy in his place. So who's writing the graffiti? Oh, you just slept for a few hours and woke up not too long ago. What time is it where you're at, Max? I bet you slept in. But you probably got to bed at a terribly late hour, too.
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes, too.
Ooh.
The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person.
That's weird.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Yeah, we're going to look into that. Relentless. I mean, you're not overreacting at all. I love that. Kill everyone, and then myself. And in Snow, you were saying in Dante's Inferno, how Virgil in there is quite friendly with Dante. Interesting. Okay, we're going to look into it.
Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
Yeah, and the magistrate was saying, like, everybody's welcome here. They don't discriminate at all. So, yeah, there's something else going on. I'm surprised it's not a sin to be doing that right there. I'll get right on it.
Come back and let me know what you find.
That's true. Women didn't have too many rights back then, so maybe that wasn't common because they weren't allowed. Oh, here's one of the notes that he got. What does this say? Virgil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all?
Make sure you stay away from that empty shrine. It's going to collapse at any moment.
He's got more notes in here. Virgil, I know who you are and what you want. Turn away from this path before we all suffer for your sins.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think...
We need to go to, where is it? I think I changed my main quest. I want to go with this behind closed doors, this one right here, and talk to Navia, because she also hears these voices like we do, and I think we'll get a lot of information from her. Where is this place? I don't see it on my radar. That's creepy. Oh, it just saved.
Help! You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon.
Oh, crap.
You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you 30 questions. Who are you?
Fabia, but now's not the time. Are you going to help or not?
How? I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Oh, that makes sense, Snow. Yeah. Alright, we'll get right on it. We don't want that to happen. Although we could talk to the magistrate and let him know we think we know who's going to sin. But we should probably check it out ourselves.
Thank you. He's still in there. Somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Oh, the whisper's saying no. Did you hear that? No, let's say do not go in there.
What? Why?
Just trust me.
Alright, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
That's cool. The whisper actually made us cognizantly make a choice that would probably keep everything from going bad and breaking the golden rule. Okay, we're going to the best. Is there like a manual save option? There is. How does this work? I've never actually tried to save the game. I wonder if it like saves exactly where we are, or if it's like a weird checkpoint system where if I load, it could put me back to the beginning of this run or something. Oh, dang. They have a bow.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I have never heard that name in my life. I love this. Yeah, he's worshipping in a small round shrine just inside the city. Second building on your left. Let's see, I don't know a Quinctius?
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to
Fatality.
find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Yeah, Death Player. I don't even know if this game has different endings or not. I'm not sure. Let's say got it. Or I swear I wasn't lying.
You are not off to a good start. When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
Oh, this is wild. And why don't you put that bow down and come see for yourself? I don't think us saying that would work well in our favor. We should probably say we're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by accident, which seems kind of true, I guess.
A small community. Ha! I was told Quintius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Wait, what's a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quintius did, those days are numbered.
Alright, you got the wrong idea. We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
I like this. We're not keeping it a secret. We're all trapped here.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
I like that. It's not that we're not allowed to leave. We physically can't leave. There's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me.
A little bit.
And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
I like that. It's not a mantra. It's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
Agreed, Rainbow. The voice acting in this game has been on point. They all have so much character. Like, I'm really interested to talk to each one of these characters. So, they were once people who turned into gold as punishment.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
I like that. We didn't turn them into gold. God did it, and we don't know which one.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
Do I just lie to him? What can you tell me about Quintius? Because, yeah, help us help you.
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burned half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
I wonder if that's this Malleus guy. I like this archaeologist's insight. Perhaps the Emperor was looking for a scapegoat. I think we have to use these when we see him.
Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance.
Oh, crap.
Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
Just like this, I have no idea who or where he is.
Then you're of no use to me.
We're gonna have to run
Do you
out.
have any last words?
Oh, crap. Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. That would be amazing. Because he already hates Christ, cultists. Yeah, you said you wouldn't hurt me if I told you the truth. If you fire that arrow, everyone here is gonna die. Ooh, I like this answer, though. Do you have any last words? I mean, this one is what I would probably actually say. You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. This is super sassy. This one's just like, ooh, I like that little sting at the end there. Do you? Or this one, you have no idea what you're in for. I'm gonna go do you, just to kind of throw him off. Ooh, I like this one though too. Let's do this one. If you fire that arrow, everyone here is going to die.
Well, I'd say that's rather convenient, since I was planning to kill you all anyway.
Nice. Oh!
The many shall suffer.
Oh, crap.
For the sins of the one.
Okay, so we need to get to that exit as soon as possible. I don't know if there's anything we could have done to stop that. Okay, we're supposed to go to Sentius. Oh, crap. I'm getting hit. Am I going the right way? Run, run, run. Oh, I'm taking damage. Oh, I see the rope that we took here. I think we're going the right way. Good, good. New main goal. Run! Luckily, you move at a pretty decent clip, even if you didn't choose that special option at the beginning to have 25% run speed. This place isn't that huge, luckily. Okay, now, what can we do differently with that assassin? I don't know. That guy seems so set on what he's trying to do. It's kind of hard to talk him out of it. So, Rainbow, how does this mechanic work? If you don't make it out in time, then you actually don't get any progress that run? Like, how does that happen? Like, you dying or whatever? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, now follow Sentius back to the shrine and use his portal again. We did that. I wonder how that updated that quest. If we go to the Sinner... Oh, but now we know about this guy. We can tell the Magistrate about him, right? Not that one. Intruder, here it is. An armed man has just arrived in the city. We need to stop him. Figure out how to neutralize the man. I may need to get creative. We could talk to the Magistrate, but that makes me think that that's not really the solution. We're going to have to do something else to stop that guy. Oh, yeah. She's probably a goner now, too. We don't have the poison to give to her, right? I'm guessing you can't save everybody every single run in this game. My guess is that you can only do so much, but as you get further, you're just kind of getting towards the final solution of everything. Figure everything out and do it in one run. Okay, I need to take a quick restroom break, guys. So as I do, let you guys do a little battle royale. So if you haven't said anything in the last couple minutes, just drop in there and say hello or something so your little character appears at the bottom. And then I'll let you guys battle it out, win some tokens, and then I will be right back. Let's see, and poison to give her? Didn't know we were the one who killed her. Oh, no, we didn't kill anybody. We actually had a antidote to help somebody that was poisoned. But I have a feeling that they're now going to be dead because I didn't grab the poison the last run. I wonder if you could grab it on your way out. That might work. Okay, I'll be right back. Good luck, everybody. Robocadia one? Okay, that's not cool. Let's do one more. One more. Robocadia is not supposed to win these battle royales. I'm sorry, guys. What the heck? Let me bring this up full screen so I can see it a little bit better. Hopefully Robocadia does not win this time. It really, whoever wins is typically the ones that pick up the health. If you pick up the health, you're in a pretty good spot. Also, for everybody new to the channel and whatnot, everybody that follows, you get one of these little avatars at the bottom of the screen. We do them for little mini games and stuff like that, celebrations. And if you want to customize how they look, as you hang out in the channel, you earn tokens, and you can spend those to customize them. You just have to scroll down a little bit and look for the stream avatar section, and it'll let you buy stuff there with the tokens that you earn. Oh, we still got Snow, Robocadia, Creme, and that's it. Oh no, I think Robocadia is going to win again. I think they're going to win again. Come on, Robocadia. The bot is totally cheating. Okay, so with that, rather than doing another one, we're just going to drop a few tokens in the chat so you guys can just grab them and know Robocadia. Such a cheater. Such a cheater. 2 wins in a row. I don't think it's ever happened. We've done second games, but it's never happened like that. Now, when I drop tokens in the chat, you just have to type !jump when it's right over your head, and you'll pick it up. We'll drop 2 since Robocadia cheated twice. That's not cool. Okay, let's get back to it. Robocadia's a scammer.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
So this is interesting. I can actually go back here and say, I'm John Cadia and I got lost. You can actually change what you said. The first time I came back here, I could only do one thing. Creme and Rainbow. Great catches, guys. I'm just going to say, I'm John Cadia and I need you to take care of some things urgently. I like that.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Not sure what this means. Ooh, Luli is dying, but Lucretia can't help her without this siliphium. Take some of it and go quickly.
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
So do we have the stuff already, I guess? It seems like we kept it. Okay, that's it. Now go as fast as you can.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
This is really cool. I'm not sure how we kept it, but I like that we can have him solve some things for us. Yeah, thanks for doing our chores. Whoa, that was a hell of a noise.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
I beat you down here. You should have used that thing that you gave to me. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I'm always going to have that thing every time I come back through here, huh? Okay, we got so many things. So many fun things to, like, focus on. But I still want to meet up with... not behind... Is this it? Yeah, Navia. Navia, to me, seems the most interesting because she was also suffering from... hearing these voices. However, it's not marking on the map where that is. And it's in the palace. So we just have to find a way into the palace. Which one's the palace? They all look so cool. Yeah, just steal everything and go. Oh, and that's an interesting idea. There might be a lore reason why we do get to keep everything. Thinking the palace is going to be up this way. Would this be the palace up there? Oh yeah, Rufus? Oh wait, this is the guy we talked to earlier. He's the one in like lots of pain, isn't he? Let's go this way. No one here. Just these giblets. Or giblets, depending on how you like to say it. Oh, what happened here? There's a note on the door. Seek a bow. This is from Navia. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. That noise. Sounds like she's breaking stuff. I don't know. Okay, so that door's locked. Hey, we got some arrows. Nice. That's cool. How are we going to sneak into this palace? There's got to be some, like, small little thing we can get into that somehow no one else has noticed but us, right? Ethan, how's it going? Ethan, I'm doing great. How you doing, buddy? Been a while. I'm just so happy it's the weekend. This week seemed like it's been extra long for some reason or another, so very happy to relax, get some game time in. I don't see any other way in here, really, unless we can climb that. It did say to get a bow. I don't know how a bow would help us get into this place, though. Things are creepy, aren't they? Oh, 246 denarius, and it's not considered stealing? Thank you. That's right, the assassin had a bow, huh? I bet that's the bow we need for the other guy, too. We go down this way? No. I want to see if there's like another entrance or something. Looks like there's another zip line. That's pretty cool. I guess if you learn all the zip line techniques, you can get to places very fast. Yeah, I think we're going to set up a trap for that guy. Oh, now she even said the assassin's bow. Okay. So if I got the bow, technically, what do I do with it? Okay, well, let's get out of here. Oh, let's use the zip line. Oh, I need to be up there for it, I think. I don't know that I can steal the bow from that guy, Krem. You're talking about the assassin? I think if we can knock him out or something, though, we can take his bow. What is this place? A sponge stick. A small stick with a sponge attached. This must be what Romans used instead of toilet paper. I was hoping they used it to, like, wash their back or something. Jeez. It appears to be for communal use. Best to put this back immediately. Yeah. Never come in here again. Always remember they're watching. They're watching you use the communal poop sticks to wipe your butt. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Yes. Yes. That is the best graffiti. That is so targeted and so damning. I love it. Oh, Death Player, have a good day with your family. Hope you guys have a great time. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out, of course. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, dude. That was amazing graffiti. The dude is done. Game over. Okay, there's our buddy Virgil. So the assassin's going to be up here. I don't want to go too close because he's going to come out and catch us.
Do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
Honestly, if we could just throw one of those, like, poop sponge sticks at him, it would incapacitate him, and we could take his bow. Do you have any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Are you serious? This is an emergency. Are you going to help or not?
I could try. I don't know what I can do. I like this. How is this my problem?
Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to die.
I've seen graffiti, of course, plenty of places. Never anything like that. But I like how passionate that kind of graffiti is. Yeah, just callous. Good luck. Let's say I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
So we need to get creative. Oh, about the flashlight. Let's tell her again, don't go in there.
What? Why?
Just trust me.
All right.
I think we should do that the same.
Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
You know Rainbow 100%. Yeah, it's like Groundhog's Day. There's actually a Groundhog's Day VR game that I've heard is actually pretty cool. I want to check it out sometime. He watches through their eyes. I'm assuming the assassin is kind of a like a timed thing. It will only happen once we go there, essentially. So hopefully I can still explore. Now, what do we have in our inventory? We got the citizen register, the resin, zipline handlebar. We got some arrows, flashlight, some money. Nothing I think we can use to, like, incapacitate this guy or surprise him, really. Oh, was that the empty shrine of the unknown god? That might have been it, yeah. I think you're right. Oh, I totally missed this. A Greek statue, probably of the goddess to whom this temple is dedicated. Perhaps a local Greek resident knows more about her. So we should talk to that really jolly guy, because he was Greek. Okay, is there anything in this room we can use to our advantage? As soon as we get too close, it's going to trigger that cutscene. He's going to come out. We have arrows now. I don't think that's going to help us. And if I look at the quest... Oh, God. It just says, I may need to get creative. It could be through talking. Let's try it one more time. Thanks, Max. Got him.
Stop right there. I am looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Maybe this is the creative thing we're supposed to do. Oh, that small shrine, that's the one that we just walked into. We can get him to go in there, right? So yeah, we'll say we saw him worshipping in that small round shrine just inside the city, second building on the left.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
The timing's perfect for them. It's like, I'm sorry. What did I break? Okay, so he's going to go here, second building on the left, which is this one right here, right? Oh, there's a note here. Shrine may collapse at any moment. That's great. How do we cause that to happen? Because that's where this guy's going. I shouldn't go in there myself. If we could do something to, like, knock this over. Figure out how to...
lying degenerate.
Oh, never mind. It's just going to do it for me. Nice. I was thinking I had more to do there. Perfect. Got your bow. A finely crafted composite bow. So we're going to take that. A bounty notice. Let's read that. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderer Tiberius Quintus Crispus, a citizen from the Aventine district of Rome. He is about 40 to 50 years old. He has average height, average build, has dark hair, and one green eye and one blue eye. He is typically clean-shaven. He is a known associate of cultists and suffers from delusions of grandeur. Pretty much everything that he said. Oh, good call, Giovanna. Yeah, I did forget to do that. Thank you. Keeping me honest. I like it. Okay, so we got that. Got some more arrows. That's cool. And he had one coin on him. So now we have a new optional quest to find this Quintius guy. So I thought this was the palace. This is the baths. Let's try to go in here. Oh, we should save it. I'll create a few saves just in case. Oh, that's right, Rainbow. You know what's funny is I only warned her not to go in there because of the voice. I had no idea that was the building. That's what was going to happen. I'm glad we kind of saved her life accidentally. Thank you, Whispering Voice. Maybe this is the palace. This doesn't seem like... Oh, no, this might be baths. I don't know. Wait, did we come from here? I think this is where we came from, right? We do have a bow. Oh, we can equip it. That's cool. So we can actually shoot some guys. Oh yeah, this is where we landed from way up there, huh? Okay, I don't think this is the palace that we want to go to. Yeah, it might all be pea water by their logic. You've heard of peeing in the pool, right? Well, apparently it's more sanitary that way. Oh, that would be a trip, Krim. Well, I'll probably have to do another loop anyway, I'm sure, so it'd be fun just to, yeah, run to the assassin and show him his own bow. Wonder what he would do. Okay, there's somebody over here. Is this the guy that was selling crap? Yeah.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban.
How'd you see it?
I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
I remember he wanted a bow. I'm trying to remember what he was going to give us, though. Go on. Ooh, what if the assassin is Karen and came to do something? I don't think it was Karen, just because that was clearly a guy, I think, underneath that voice. But you never know. You never know what's really going on with her. Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
Let's see. The statues come to life and fire golden bows at them. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do see some of them in there. He uses a voice changer. I am now Karen. Kind of like that. Let's say... yeah, they come to life.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped.
And yet...
On the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
Let's see. I like this one. I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary tale.
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
No, we don't need money, really. At least not right now. I'm going to say that sounds grossly unethical.
Oh, I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit in breaking the golden rule.
In that case, go on.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan. But first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
No, not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
Golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
So what, does he think we can swap it, like Indiana Jones style, with the bow that we have? Or maybe we have to color this one gold and then swap it. It won't be magical, of course. So you want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
It's stealing. It's still stealing. Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
And isn't that extremely dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Ooh, I like our archaeologist's insight. Prometheus was punished for eternity, if I recall correctly.
Only because he was silly enough to get caught.
And I just want to hear the dialogue. Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
I would assume the gods can see regardless if you extinguish the lights or whatever. I guess that's all the questions we have.
So, are you in, partner?
Oh, interesting. This game gives you a little bit of a spoiler, in a way. As I highlight, alright, I'll do it, it says, if you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. I love action, and you know I love horror. But, like, morally, ethically, I didn't want to do this. I was going to pass. So now I'm at a crossroads. Do I go against my judgment, story-wise, and say I'm going to pass? Or I guess I'd say, all right, I do it. Or do I go with what I would actually choose and say I'm going to pass? Because I don't feel any need to get like money in this game. Obviously, we're really just helping this guy out, and I don't particularly want to help him out because he's a scumbag and was charging that woman way too much money for that. I'm going to say I'm going to pass. We might be able to talk to him again later if we want to try to do it, but I don't want to help this guy.
Are you sure? Last chance?
Well, I mean, if the voices tell us... I mean, how can we say no to that, right? Do it. Okay, on second thought, maybe I will do it.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment.
This is so interesting.
And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
I know, Max. Well, it is well known that inevitably all my decisions get everybody killed, right? This game is like the epitome of that. Literally everybody dies when I make a mistake. Okay, we got it.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
That's clever. May the gods not watch over you. So was it this one over here to the left? Let's save it real quick. Not the one that collapsed, but was it this one that we wandered into? We will guide you. Oh no. It's over here. Just gotta follow this thing. Oh, Ellaby, you do you. I totally understand if you find something else you want to do. Yeah, it seems like it's optional. I don't know, like, why you wouldn't want a bow that can turn enemies into gold. Maybe it makes it easier. You know, like it's a one-shot kill if you have to use it versus, I don't know how many regular arrows it would take to kill someone. We have not been in here yet. There's the bow. So we have to extinguish these first. What is that noise? Oh, look at that. There's like a beehive in here. That doesn't sound... Is that going to kill me when I turn these off? Extinguish. Extinguish. Now inspect the statue. A large stone statue of Diana, the ancient Roman goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld. So swap out the fake bow. Oh, there's a quiver here we could take too. How do I... Oh, there we go. Replace with fake. Whoa! The brazier's lit again. Why did that happen? I like it that they give you that option though, Rainbow. That's cool. It's like, hey, if you like horror and action, do this.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
Yes, I have it.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
Aha, you locked me in here.
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in, and until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
What a jerk. How is it not against the golden rule? You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
Man, this guy. So how can I trust you after you double-cross me like this?
You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork.
Krem, it's exactly like what we were talking about before with the fairies, right? And Relentless. All these gods make me think of the Greek gods, which makes me want to play Hades. I still haven't finished that game. I think I got through 3 of the bosses, and I haven't gotten any further than that, but that game is so fun. Even if I gave you the bow, you'd probably just leave me in here. Forget it. I like that answer.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders.
This guy.
You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Oh, am I supposed to shoot these things? Are they coming at me? Or I just have the... Oh, maybe that's the only way I get out of here is by killing myself. I shoot the hornet's nest, the hornets kill me. And then that's it, right? Ooh. I have an idea. I don't know if this will work. But can I swap it back with the other one again? And then give it to him so he thinks he's getting the magic bow, but he's not? Can I swap it again? Oh no, it's not going to let me swap it again. Darn it. Yeah, I think all I can do is hit the nest. Oh, this is going to kill us. Or was it... That's right, maybe we have to extinguish first. I think you might be right, Krem. Because it would still see it and think of it as stealing, right? Oh no, it's still not letting us. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, Krem. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Oh, but we turned it to gold. Nice! I don't think he thought of that. Let's get out of here. That was pretty cool. Nice. What do we got here? Got some more arrows. So now with this golden bow, we can use it to like solve problems. How would you not want to do that? I wonder if it truly is optional or not. Ew. Sponge stick. Those are so gross. Why is there one down here? I'm not sure if they could kill you or not. They didn't seem to attack me, but maybe I moved too quickly or something. More arrows? More Daenerys? Wow, we getting all kinds of stuff. There's a body down here. We cross this okay? I think we can swim okay. Nothing down here. The algae? Oh, we can't quite reach up there. But I'm thinking that she's telling us we can turn the algae into gold and then walk across. Let's try this out. Yeah, now it's like solid, huh? Do we do the same thing with this one? That's super cool. Oh, you can finish the game without doing this, but you don't get all the achievements. That makes more sense, Rainbow. I'm glad that we did it, though. This is neat. Hit C to crouch. Sounds like there's a trap in here. Oh, yeah, there might be something in this cave snow. I would not doubt that we'd have to protect ourselves. Navia's journal.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison.
Oof.
Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
They're still alive in there? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. I wonder if there's any way we can break them out in that case. If they're actually still alive in there. Oh, man. We have 45 arrows. Oh, good. You can pull yourself up. See, I definitely think there's going to be some kind of combat in this. Yeah, see, like, this is a real person right here that can, like, see me and is alive right now. I mean, I guess maybe eventually they die? I don't know. How do I make that? Am I supposed to jump across there? Looks pretty far. Try it. Oh, oh, nice. I wonder where this is going to take us. An amphora of arrows. Got 7 more arrows. Nice. Oh, I bet we need to turn this to gold. I bet we can't walk across that. Kind of like the algae, right? Yeah, they're all alive in the statues. That's such a creepy thought, huh, Elodie? That's so cool. Uh-oh. Guess who's here? Guess who's back? Back again. Spider Monkey 83. Welcome, Raiders, to Joncadia. How are you doing, Spider? I saw you pop up earlier on Steam. You were playing some Fallout New Vegas. Is that what you were still working on? Nice. Awesome. I bet you are practically done with that game. How'd your stream go? How's it going? I think you were running into some bugs. Has it been working a little bit better today? And Kate, how's it going, Kate? Good to see you. You beat it today. Very nice, dude. Right on. So, question is, what is next on the agenda for Spider Monkey streams? What do you play next? We actually just beat Pokemon the last stream, so now we're playing this game, The Forgotten City, and I'm really digging it so far. It's interesting. Can I climb this, or do I have to turn that into gold before I climb it? I'm not too sure. And Corin, how's it going, Corin? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. You're doing Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to play all of them? They're such good games. I really enjoyed all the Uncharteds. I don't know which one's my favorite. I think it's 2 or 4. I really like both of those. They're all great. One's got a little bit of jank because they were just kind of getting used to making a third-person shooter like that. But I think 2 or 4 are my favorites. And even the 5th one. The one with... what is it called? The Lost Legacy or something like that. That one was good as well. And even the Vita version, which most people did not play, but I do have it. That one was good as well. To make up for the movie. I heard the movie wasn't good. I have not seen it yet, so I couldn't say. Has anybody seen the new Uncharted movie? It's out, right? Like it just came out this weekend? I thought so. Forgotten City's been great, Kate. Have you played it yet? I actually really dig it. All the voice acting and the story, very immersive. And we're learning about pee laundry and butt sponges on a stick for wiping yourself in a communal toilet. This place is disgusting. This place is so gross. Okay, who doesn't? Who doesn't? It's great. Okay, why is this place all barred up? Can I get back here? One of our quests just updated. It might have been this one. Just says find a way to return to the city. Oh, they're both like that. Oh, good evening, Corin. What time is it where you're at? For me, it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. Got some more arrows. Well, we're getting a lot of arrows. This is awesome. That's what we've been learning, Spider. Urine is very sterile. May not give you the scent that you want, but the Romans didn't mind, apparently. Oh, midnight. Yeah, it is evening for you. Dang. Well, hope you're having a... What in the hell is that? I hope you're having a great night, Corin. Okay, the music changed. I should probably just blast this fool from here, right? Bam. How you like it? Are you going to turn to gold? Oh, God. It's coming right for me. Bam. Strike a pose. That was creepy. Yes. I'm all about this. Out of the way. Oh, that was great. All right, can we do that some more? I mean, I was curious, like, I got this golden statue in front of me. Can I even proceed? Oh, we can proceed, all right. Oh, this is why it was talking about horror, wasn't it? I think it takes two of them. I think it takes two to stop them. Get out of here. I didn't need to kick it, but yeah, I needed to kick it. Even if it's not in my way. Where's that? Oh. No, you don't. Headshot. That's what I'm talking about. This is what would creep people out. It's kind of cool because this game hasn't been scary at all. But they gave you a warning before you started this mission. It said, if you like action and horror, you should do this. If you don't, do not accept this quest. It was like totally optional. And yeah, we decided to go for it.
You're not supposed to be here.
Asnavia. Oh, it's coming for me. We can freeze them immediately. Oh, I missed that one. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, I missed. Oh, jeez. That was close. Okay, if you hit the algae while they're trying to get up, you can stop them immediately. Like, there's one over there, I think. Let's try to hit that from here. Maybe not. So cool, though. Yes, Rainbow, we haven't died yet. Although I did just take some damage, unfortunately. They're kind of quiet, though, too. Like, you really got to be paying attention for when they come at you. Oh, there's a chest. Some more arrows. And a way down. Okay, before we go down there, let's explore a little bit. She's got a pouch. Take your money. Dravana, listen to the whispers. The whispers have been great. Like, we've saved people's lives. We've done all kinds of good things from their hints. Okay, we can't go that way. We probably only need to drop into that thing. Yeah, I'd recommend this game so far, Spider. I'm really enjoying it. Can you kick them before they're fully frozen? I'll have to try, because that might save me from taking a hit if they get too close. I kind of doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, God. Oh, God, why? Why would you do that to me, boys? Can I get out of here? Nope. Ow. Ow. Bam! Bam! Okay. Oh, the algae! That would have been a one-hit kill for all of them. My bad. I just saw a bunch of bodies and panicked. Oh, I bet, Rainbow. You know, some movies and games are like that, where it's not scary at all, except for one part. And it can, like, ruin the experience for some people. Like, you play a fun puzzle game for a long time, but it gets to a really spooky spot, and then you just don't enjoy it anymore. Oh, I missed the algae. Did I get him? He wasn't even in the algae. I'll take it. Now you're in the algae. Bam. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, algae was too far away from him. Right there. Oh, crap. Algae's not working. Maybe it wasn't actually algae. Okay, if you can get a headshot, they immediately turn to gold. I'm never gonna not kick them. The kicking's just too much fun. Can I get up there? There's some arrows up there. What if I try jumping this way? There we go. Got some arrows. I thought maybe you can only do the algae once, because it seems like it goes away afterwards. Can't quite climb up there, but I bet this will make it like a stepping stool. There we go. I did not expect this from the game at all. This is a cool twist. Some more arrows. And yeah, Spider, I do really like the graphics in this game, but it is like a very small team. I thought they did a great job. Headshot. Bam. I'm not sure if that's algae or not. I'll shoot it anyway. Nope. Don't like you running at me. Get down. Stay down. Are you dead? I think they're dead. I think they're already done. Okay. So we need to, I'm guessing, get up there eventually, but I want to check out that chest first. There's something down here. What is this? Arrows and some money. I'll take that. Yeah, I had heard about that, Rainbow. I never did the Skyrim mod. Honestly, I haven't done a whole lot of Skyrim modding at all, but I've heard that this is like one of the better ones. And it must have been because they decided to make an entire game based on it, which is awesome. Honestly, this might make me check out the Skyrim mod just to see how different it is. Some more arrows. And it was one of the more popular ones, Corin. What are your guys' favorite Skyrim mods? I've seen videos of lots of mods, but I haven't actually installed them myself. One of my favorites was the Macho Man Randy Savage Dragon mod. It was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing when I first watched that. I see you. He's actually like talking or something. You can't get up here. Oh, that's creepy. He just thanked me. Thomas the Tank Engine. They do that in so many games, even like Resident Evil. It's kind of amazing. What are you doing over here? It looks like you were trying to bake or something. And a couple of them... Oh, that's the first time I heard the thank you. That's even creepier. I love that subtle storytelling. Okay, I try to turn... Oh, I think I got them all. Nope, not this one. Not this one. There we go. Got some more money. And is it any wonder? How's it going? Why is there always a mannequin thing running at you in horror? Mannequins are just creepy. How's it going, Wonder? Good to see you. There was this one game I played on the Xbox 360 called... Oh, I could have done something with a vase? Maybe I still can. I already turned most of them to gold. It was called... It starts with the C. It was like it's an Xbox 360 launch game. I'm failing to come up with the name, but there was this level in this game. And it was a horror game. and all the mannequins were like kind of alive in this mall, and it was really creepy because you'd see a mannequin, you would look away, you'd turn back, and it was like right behind you, and it was absolutely terrifying. Okay, let's try this thing out. See what that does. Oh, you can lure them in there, huh? And then turn it to gold once they're all in there? Unfortunately, I already turned it to gold, so I don't think I could do anything. I'll just have to use my sniping skills. There we go. I think that was all of them. Hey, we're on this side now. We used to be right over there. I actually like Skyrim Vanilla as well, Kate. Well, actually, I kind of want to get back into the game because I've never played through the VR version. And I really dug it, what I did play. Oh no. I can't knock them all down. That's creepy. That's so cool. Yes, I've never watched Doctor Who, but I've heard that Weeping Angels episode is just one of the best. Make them kiss. I think we're done in this area. And the human-like figures give off bad vibes because of our survival instinct. Dead body is bad. It's almost like that uncanny valley kind of thing, isn't it, Krim? It's like it looks real, it looks human, but it's not human. Snow, I ship it. I think this is safe. Don't hear anybody. Another chest. If they're giving me more arrows, we're not safe. Oh, there's a lot of blood in this room. What the hell happened here? Key to palace doors. Yoink. And journal volume 2.
Galatea. After I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend.
It's terrifying.
I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
I need more. That's the end. Essentially, yeah, I wonder if she was trying to chisel this woman out of the gold. And I'm scared of how horrific that ended up. And Dravana, 100% Condemned Criminal Origins. That's the game I was thinking of. I actually kind of want to replay it, and I might stream it because I'm curious how it holds up. I thought it was great when it first came out. I really liked it. It was super creepy. Had a good amount of combat, but like puzzle solving and stuff as well. And this rack. It looks like a custom-made rack has been used to hold down golden statues and peel the golden layer from them. Gruesome. Oh man. That's why there's blood everywhere. Oof. Oh, and that's why they called them peeled statues. That was what was underneath the gold, and that's who we're turning back into gold, isn't it, Snow? That's what these guys coming at me are? Oh, that's so gross. And it's all this Navaria's doing, right? She's yanking the gold off these people, and they're so tormented, they're just coming at us trying to get put out of their misery. Some more money. Oh, where did you come from? That's sneaky. Get down. Wait, does the game want me to go backwards? Hold on, what does my quest say now? Reach the front of the palace. Oh, because we have the key now. So we can go back that way, I guess. But I want to know what else is over here. The thing looks like it's trying to tell us to go backwards. That was a jump scare because I wasn't paying attention. I was busy looking at stuff to loot. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Right over their head. Ow, ow. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Help me. Get out. Get off me. Oh, I was totally pinned there. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I'm hitting the, I keep getting stuck on stuff. There we go. All these statues, I can't, like, run over them, so I get stuck and hurt. I gotta be more careful. I don't have a lot of life left. Oh, do they just keep coming from there? I can't actually go through there. I wonder if they just infinitely spawn from this area. Got some more arrows. Yeah, I love how you guys have all this Greek and like Roman mythology just learned, because I don't know any of this stuff. This is really fascinating. I don't think I was supposed to be able to walk back here. Maybe I was. I don't know. Oh, looks like I can go this way. Oh, where'd you come from? I'm going to leave her there, actually, because she will stop anybody else from attacking me from behind. Let's turn this to gold. Turn that to gold. I love how the statues are kind of pointing where I need to go. This is really neat. How about this? Oh, I turned it all to gold. Can I climb on that? I wonder. Oh yeah, I am kind of climbing on this. Okay. There we go. Hi, Georgie. Oh, Amnesiac would help a lot. Amnesiac had extra health. Is that right, Krim? I think they could take more damage. I'm not sure how you heal. Maybe you heal over... Oh, I see you there. Whoops. I did not mean to turn that to gold. This could become a problem. What if I can't get through there now? Like that right here. I can't push it now. Oh, it almost got me. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can push through this thing now. I might have really ruined things when I turned this to gold. Let's see, there's always another solution? Okay, good. Because I don't think I'm making it that way. Is there some place you can climb up, maybe? Get up and around it? It almost looks like you... Oh, right here. There we go. Okay, maybe that was supposed to happen. I totally missed this. Good eyes. Good catch, guys. Oh, and then you can use this to distract him, right? Are there any more that want to come? Anybody back there? No? I think that was it. Yeah, this whole section is definitely horror-esque. I like it. Golden statue. A young Roman woman with her arms raised as if suddenly terrified of something unknown. I don't think she looks terrified. I think she's like dancing or something. Okay, that side is where we need to go, but it's barricaded. Oh, hello. You're way too close to me. 6 feet. Wear your mask. Looks like they're trying to hold the door closed, maybe? Sure. What does this do when I press on that? It's like offering a prayer? Okay, I bet we can turn this and convert them when they walk on it, like that. Yeah. Right now. As long as we're not standing on it. That would suck if you could turn yourself to gold. I love that so much. Sweet, we're on the other side. We are almost there. Journal 3.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not.
Interesting.
It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her.
Imagine how much that hurt.
Iodame to attack. She was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in.
Yeah, we discovered that.
As much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
Man, that is horrible. Just torturing all of these people. I mean, they're stuck, so I assume they're saying thank you. So us ripping the gold off of them is worse than them being trapped in the gold. Maybe they're like asleep, you know? Maybe, although they whisper to you, so maybe not. I'm not sure. But man, what a crazy idea. I love it. And very much wonder, House of Wax, but gold, essentially. Okay, I think we came from this direction, so we're going this way. Okay, so you can offer daily prayers for protection. I don't know if I can do anything like that, though. The skin is your largest organ, Rainbow. So yeah, that's got to be the most painful sensation in the world, right? Napo, how's it going, Napo? Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, jeez. Did not see that coming. Get out of here. Oh, right over their head. I shoot over their head a lot because I am trying to get just headshots. Save arrows that way. There's another one back there. Couple back there. Oh, hit that. I don't think I'm hitting it correctly. Oh, crap. It's so creepy when they say thank you. Whoa. That's her, I think. That was loud. It's essentially snow. That's such twisted thinking, isn't it? At least we're finding more arrows. We're doing pretty good on arrows, actually. As much as I feel like I'm wasting a lot, I think we're doing okay. No, you don't. Oh, if you don't hold it long enough, you won't actually shoot the arrows. So you gotta be careful about that. Sometimes I let go too quickly and he just puts it down. Make sure I don't miss another one of those notes. Those are interesting. Oh, hello. Anybody else? Bud. More blood and gore everywhere. Oh, that's so gross. A peeled golden statue. It appears to be dead. Evidently its death didn't break the golden rule. Oh, this is horrific. And all these other poor statues are just waiting to get peeled, right? Okay, we should probably use these. I haven't been using these very much. So let's see if we can lower some of them out. No? I'm not sure what the point of that was. I think we're getting close. Oh, this is the one, isn't it? You? It's talking to me? We love the golden rule. You can talk? Who are you? Oh crap, this is the one that's been helping us the whole time. Scheisse. Look at that face! Just no words, no introductions, just... She is pissed. Must be Navia.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
Oh, I like that. Good luck with that as you draw the golden bow. Oh, I like this. If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
And you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
Oh, and wonder. So the concept of this game is we're lost in this like Roman city. We're from 2,000 years in the future, and we're trying to find a way to get out. And what happens is anytime anybody commits a sin, everybody in the whole town gets destroyed. And we're just kind of figuring all this out as well. We'll say, this has nothing to do with me. I don't want to start the fight immediately. We might be able to talk our way out of this.
Liar. I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me.
Ah.
Now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
Well, for one thing, I'm not ripping the gold off of people, so maybe they're more friendly to me. I like that. It's not just this statue that's whispering to me. A lot of them do it, but it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues. We did hear one whisper says, like, I speak through them, or something. So yeah, it's not the actual people in there talking to us, but something else is talking to us through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was...
Oh, yeah.
Was... Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me.
No.
You planning to wait until I've done all the hard work, then swoop in. Is that it?
She almost had the right idea. Almost. And then she went right back to crazy. That's crazy talk. I feel like that's going to get us in a fight. No, I swear.
Liar. You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
Well, for one thing, there's nothing to peel. At least not gold. I ended up here by accident. All I want to do is leave. Come on, lady.
What? What are you talking about?
I got trapped in the tunnels under the city and came up inside this palace.
Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air. Coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Oh dear. She's trying to reset the cycle. I'd be only too happy to imprison you in gold. I like this one though, because we do want to get something from her. She knows how to treat this guy who has, it sounded like arthritis. He was like in pain all the time. So we want to get the treatment for that. So we'll say this. Wait, I can do all this if you tell me the treatment for rheumatism?
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this.
Crap.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, maybe we'll do this. I can cover her in gold again. Or I can wind back time and make it so that I never came in here. I'm going to do this one. I don't think she wants to wind back time.
What? How?
This golden bow is the weapon that encases people in gold.
Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
I think we might have disarmed that bomb. All right, stand back. I could just turn her to gold right now. But I do want her help for something, so let's go ahead and do this. Can I save it real quick? I want to talk to her first. Oh, I don't think I can. Okay. All right, we're turning you back to gold.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I believe there's a pot of it already in the Shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
I almost feel like we got to put her down too, because man, she's like a wild dog right now.
Go. And never return.
But I think we needed to do that if we wanted to properly finish the other quest. Okay, I think we're supposed to go this way? Does it really, Corin? I had no idea. Now, check out those graphics. I love the lighting in this. That looks really cool. I don't know if it's ray tracing, but it sure looks nice. Reach the front of the palace. Whee! I love that. Nice. Well, now we can go help that other guy as well with his pain problems. All right, this is probably the perfect time to save and call it for the night. We got a lot done in this game, but I'm curious, what did you guys all think of this game? Are you enjoying it? Is it interesting? Do you guys want to see more? I definitely want to see more of this game. It's not super long. We'll probably finish it next week if I had to guess, but I'm excited to see more of this. So let's do one more save, just in case. Nice. Oh, cool. I'm glad it seems like you guys are enjoying it. I'm really digging it myself.